a lot. Where exactly do you live? Which city?
I'm in France, near Paris.
Where? Paris?
Paris,
Paris.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because in almost 10 days I'll be in Lyon. That's why I was asking.
Ah, okay.
And yes, it's a festival in there. Yeah. Let's hope. We don't know until, now it's difficult to say what we are going to do on the 10th of October. So first of all, your film, thank you again, first of all, and it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And even the beginning of our recording, it sounds like your film. So I'd like, first of all, to thank them all. Yes, it starts in 5 seconds. Yes, we have our Zoom master robot. If you have any question, the others, would you send your questions on the chat? But in the meantime, I'll ask you. First of all, is there any connection, or is it just a pen name or a cinema name? Tarkovsky is just a coincidence, a happy coincidence, or just a name you've chosen for your profession?
It's my real name, but I don't know. It's I think a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to do movies since I was a kid, so I was born with that.
Okay, so like you say in French, c'est un nom prédestiné.
Ouais.
Yes, it was written in your stars, because we are now in a festival of galaxies and stars and so on. So, and also fantasy. It's a little bit, let's say, sad, but with a happy ending. I really enjoyed that. With the happy ending, I think we need a happy ending, especially now. But it was made, of course, before the pandemic. That's for sure. Yeah. That's absolutely for sure. I was just asking at the beginning if you met somebody in a hospital or somewhere looking like a robot, and that gave you the idea, or where did you start for this film?
Where did I start it? In general, I like to study how technology impact our society. So I read a lot of articles. And I saw an article about this kind of new technology to help senior, to help people who need to have an assistant.
To be helped.
Yeah. And so in Paris, where I live, I searched on the internet, and I went to meet scientists who are working on that kind of technology. So I went to an hospital in Paris who test this kind of technology. It's not with Android robot, but it's with it's a robot. They don't, for the moment, they don't look like a human, but they're like machines with arms, and they can help to carry things and to speak. And so I met scientists, and I also met old people who are testing that kind of technology to have their feedbacks. So it was very interesting.
And they weren't very happy, as far as I can see from your film.
It depends.
The seniors.
Yeah, it depends. It can be helpful for certain actions, but a human needs to be there to help, to be the
have
robot,
the helpers.
Yeah, the robot can be here, but a human has to be there to. They are a team. It's not just the robots. We send the robot alone. For them.
So
yeah.
So and they are doing that through a remote control, or how?
And they have remote control, and also with artificial intelligence. So, for example, there are robots who we say robots, but it can be a smartphone with an interface, and if an old people is sad, it can play joyful music, or it can organize a blind test. So he can ask questions to the old people to stimulate them and to create memory games, to create interaction between old people and a machine.
It was quite ingenious, the fact that this robot was smiling from time to time, but it was a false smile, which is something even worse than not having a smile at all. Yeah.
Yeah, and for that I was my inspiration was a real robot existing now. It's Sophia. I don't know if you know this robot, Sophia.
No.
It's a real robot existing now with a woman face. You can type.
I've seen it on the news. Yes, one. Yeah, I remember now.
And she does conferences and she have a mechanic smile. It makes me scared.
Yes, a mechanic smile.
She's talking on and it's quite weird. And you can see on YouTube a lot of example of they try to imitate the human expressions, but it's scary.
It was quite clever that you have chosen a boy and not a girl for that. I mean, for the robot, for the part of the robot. Because usually we are thinking that a nurse is a girl, and especially when you have a man as the one in hospital and so on, they would like to have a nice girl, a beautiful girl, if possible. It's something in their mind. So it's funny to have chosen a boy. Yes. And the idea of hologram, I also enjoyed very much, because we know that it came from France also, because I think the very first was Jules Verne, who had this idea of a hologram. He never thought that it's going to happen one day with hologram like that, I suppose. Yeah. It's just ingenious also. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like it. And and the name is not by chance they have chosen the name of Gabriel, the son, or is just by chance? It's an angel or not?
Yeah, for me it's a reference to an angel, but now it's like us. We are stuck. Like, we have a lot of work to do in the daily life, and we didn't take time to see our parents because we had a lot of notification with the social networks. At work, we have a lot of emergencies to work on,
and the beautiful secretary, a beautiful assistant, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have some questions here. How close do you think we are to a singularity moment, to Skynet? What's Skynet? I don't know.
Skynet.
How close do you think we are to a singularity moment, to Skynet?
It's difficult to say because each day we are close to the singularity moment, but now I don't know, because even if we talk about that topic in films and movies and on books, the scientists want to discover new things, to discover, to go faster, and we are close, but I am not a scientist, so I don't know have the answer.
Yeah, this question was from Christy Vikol, and I know already about him that he's preparing a PhD on this very strange subject. So I think he is too clever for us, to tell you the truth. No, for me, for sure, he's much too clever for me. The next question,
I just wanted to say Skynet is the computer, the artificial intelligence from the Terminator series. So it's an AI which decides to destroy all humanity. So every time I see a movie with robots which seem to have artificial intelligence, I do wonder when will be that time, if at any that robots will uprise and destroy us all.
But I think we are close, because even now we are when we are on Facebook, it's the intelligent artificial that choose what we saw. So we are we are in the matrix, in the matrix now, I think. And I think you saw that two robots have create their own language to communicate, and humans cannot understand. So we have to plug down them. So I think we are close, but we don't know if they want to kill people or to just to buy something because they are programmed to buy something to the humans.
Maybe they will just try to convince us to buy more products. You know, they will make like a robot multinational corporation selling something, and they will just insist on spamming us.
But I noticed that there was a certain solidarity among robots about between the assistant and the help number 3, aide 3.
Yes, they are interconnected, so
it was a solidarity against us. I mean, against human, I think.
Yeah, and for them, it's not against us. It's to help us with their kind of comprehension. So for them, it's they are doing good, but for us, it's not this good.
So good.
Yeah.
It's too much discipline, I suppose. Everything was 6 minutes and I don't know how many seconds and everything. For me, it frightened me, to tell you the truth. Yes. Yeah. I have one more question. Good movie. I enjoyed every minute of it. I was wondering, where did you shoot the exteriors? It's a question from Laura.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, it was quite difficult to find a good place to shoot because we have a small budget. And in Paris, there is a place called Beaugrenelle. I can type it in the chat.
Yeah, we do.
It's a neighbor in Paris. So we have to ask the authorization to shoot
Did you have to pay also, or just to ask the authorization?
No, I just asked. The city said okay, but
the mayor.
Yeah, they said okay.
We have elections of the mayor today. That's why I'm joking. Yes, yes.
Okay. And when we arrived to shoot the scene, there were guards that said you don't have the right to do this. So. So we have to show it was complicated, and to shoot the inside of the apartment with the window with the circle. It's another place in Paris. It's I don't know. In French, it's les tours nuages. I type it. I type it in the chat. Tower,
yes,
the cloudy tower.
It's the Tower of Nanterre, yes.
Yeah.
The towers, yes. The clouds towers, yes.
Yeah. It's a retro-futuristic place.
Yeah. Laura is saying, thank you. And now the Doom Master said, 2001 Space Odyssey, HAL 3000 is a better example of rock elf. And somebody else said, Christy Vicol said, HAL 9000. I can see that he's preparing his PhD. Yes. Yes, don't forget to invite me when you are going to show it. Okay, so.
I will.
Okay. So have you thought about the 2001 Space Odyssey more to HAL than to this Skynet? What do you say? I remember HAL. I was so afraid when I've seen it for the first time. I was still a student and so on, and it was the red there. And for us in a communist country, red it's even worse than everything.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so you thought about that a little bit to 2001 to Kubrick Space Odyssey?
I thought not consciously, not. It was one of my I love the movie, but I didn't thought about that. It's more my inspiration is more. I don't know if you know the TV series, Real Humans.
I don't. Probably Christy know it. Yes.
It's a Nordic series with androids. So it's more like this series, real humans. Yeah.
I see. Good. Yeah, because as much as I was afraid of Hall, I think I was even more afraid about this because it looks more like our time for this robot, for this Help 3 Ed 3. I think it's why is 3 1 2 3 Help 3?
It's like a iPhone
Inside
1 2
joke.
3. It's a number. There is not a meaning for the 3, but it's a version. So it's not the first, it's not the last, but it's a medium.
I see. Yeah, because I was curious at the beginning why. Yes,
and for me the robotic girl for the son, it's Help 8.
Wow,
it's a better version
already.
So, but
I
for
think
the
you're
old
a little
people,
bit politically incorrect. It's not the moment.
but for the old people, we sell the third version. It's not expensive, so it's cool.
So for the girl, it was a positive discrimination. For the senior, was a horrible discrimination, so to say, because everybody's talking about that recently. That's why. Let me see if I have some more questions here. No, not yet. I was curious to know, because your name is Tarkovsky, of course, we were quite impressed. The member, we are 5 in the jury, 5 guys and 1 girl. I'm the one, so 1 woman. And I think usually these kind of films are more for boys than for girls, to tell you the truth. But I was curious to know, which is your favorite film from the other Tarkovsky?
What is my favorite movie of Tarkovsky?
Yes, of the other Tarkovsky, as I was saying. De l'autre Tarkovsky, c'est quoi le préféré?
For me, it's Stalker. Stalker for
Stalker,
for the ambience and the tone of the movie with the reflection.
I see. And with the glass.
I love too the
yes.
And
I remember the glass.
Not the same, but I love the, in English I don't know, in French it's l'enfance d'Ivan, the childhood of Ivan. I don't know the English.
Yes, the Ivan's childhood.
Yeah, it's not the same, but I like this. These are my favorite movies for Tarkovsky.
Okay.
I saw that I have a question in private.
Yes, a very good movie. My question would be about the actors playing the robots. On what criteria did you cast them? Was it international to make them so robot-like?
Yeah, it's a good
intentional
question.
Sorry, was it intentional to make them? I don't know why they are writing so small always. Yes, that's something robot-like also. Yes, sorry.
So it's a good question, because it was a key element for the movie, to how to cast the robot, because I organize the casting, but it's difficult to say to an actor, play the robot. There are a lot of ways to play the robot. And I gave the reference of Sophia, the real robot existing now. And for example, for the robotic girl, I searched for an actress who is also a dancer. She's she I don't know the English name. She's a danseuse étoile.
A star. Yes.
Yeah, she
and a ballet. So it's a classical ballet.
Yeah. This actress plays ballet in Paris, so she know how to be on her body, and they work together with the man, the robotic man, and it was I wanted to have a kind of mechanical movement, but not too mechanical, because
not to make. Yes, I really appreciated that. And I want not to forget that this question was from Catalina Bartalis. One more question. I really appreciate the fact that they weren't very mechanical. I mean, they weren't like puppets like that. It was in between human and puppets. But why did she open her mouth like that after? Yeah. What was it? The effect? I didn't get it.
Yeah, it's. I wanted to do that because it's to show that they look like real people, but they are robots. They are a tool. Like
no breathe.
Yes,
they can't breathe, I suppose.
They are like a telephone, cell phone. Genre, so it's to have a strange feeling with them. They look like human, but they are a tool. So they are. It's just for that.
Yeah. So all of them, they are real actors. Yes, all of them. There is no unprofessional. Yeah.
No. And it was hard to find the. I have to have the good feeling with them because it's very difficult to play the robot, and they were very good. So I'm very happy with that.
So they enjoyed what they've done, I suppose.
Yeah.
What are you working on now?
And now I'm working on how to say it in English. It's a new screenplay with. It talk about people who are working in a big company, but they want to have a better life close to the nature. So it's people at my age who quit their job and go to create a eco village.
Technical problems, universal one. From time to time, you are freeze. You know, like if it freeze. Yes. Okay.
There is a bad connection, I think. Yeah.
Sometimes it's happening. So it's also a short that you are working on. Yeah.
It's a short. I also work to write a long feature film, but it's a lot of work. So I have started, but I have to take time to go further.
Yeah. It's but you have no time to finish a good scenario. But it's going to be on your scenario, on your script.
Connection has been lost. Re-establishing.
Okay. Anyhow, we are approaching the end of our meeting. I don't know if you can hear us. No. Okay. It's okay.
I have a.
You're back again. Okay. That is a special effect, connection. I suppose. Yes. It's a special effect.
Yeah, back again.
It's a special effect. Yes, I know. You are almost a go. So from time to time. So yeah, I was just saying that now you have more time to finish your script, and I was wondering if it's your script or it's somebody else, or if you are working with somebody else.
For the moment, I work alone on my script. Yeah.
Alone.
But okay. for Help 3, the movie we saw, I work with a friend of me. It's Valentine Thomasé. She helps me to write the script because alone I have a lot of ideas, but they are.
But she can help you to put them together. Yes.
Yeah, to structure and to.
It's a puzzle. You need somebody to make the puzzle, but you have the important parts of the puzzle, which is so good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great to work together. Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay. So it was such a perfect surprise, this film, from all points of view. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Yes. So we hope to meet maybe tonight. We'll try to meet tonight, maybe, who knows. because tonight we'll have the prizes.
Okay.
And we shall see the winner in a live program on TV, on the university TV here in Timișoara, next to Dumbrăvița.
Okay.
So thank you so much again. How do you pronounce your first name? Janek?
It's Janek.
Janek. It's an
It's
it's
Polish,
like in
Polish
Polish.
name. Yeah.
Yes, but Tarkowski wasn't Polish, but anyhow, it's okay.
It's a mix.
It's a good company. Yes. So you have something from the Polish filmmakers are also among the greatest one. Yes. So we know so well, from Vaida to Foreman. So thank you so much for sending us such a nice and happy ending film.
Thank you.
And very serious one, and well done. And we keep our finger crossed for you. In Romania, we say our fist crossed, but just like that for tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.